Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the McCombs School of Business Texas MBA class of 2014.
Good evening. Please be seated. Well, good evening, everyone. My name is Tom Gilligan, and I'm the Dean of the McCombs School of Business. It's my honor and pleasure to welcome the parents, relatives, and friends of our 2014 MBA graduating class. Graduation is, by the way, it's okay to cheer and shout anytime you want. Graduation is an exciting time. It presents the end of a long journey and the beginning of new challenges and opportunities. I congratulate all of you on this wonderful achievement and wish you every success in the future. Graduate school is challenging on any level. Our graduates tonight chose to pursue a graduate degree on top of an already full and challenging life. The demands of family and personal responsibilities, community service, and even some full-time jobs are enough for most people. Then you add the demands of business school to that. You've earned this night, and you should be proud of what you've accomplished. Congratulations. This is a special moment for all of us. The pursuit of an MBA by the class of 2014 has, in some ways, touched all of our lives. And as the students know, the activity has at times been quite rigorous. Today is a time to pause and reflect on all that you have accomplished and all that you can become. During your program of study, you have acquired knowledge and experience that will help you achieve the next level in your professional lives. It is my belief that seated among you today from the class of 2014 are future CEOs, visionaries, civic and political leaders. Without a doubt, you will continue to make a profound impact professionally and in your communities. I'm confident of this because of what you've already shown through your leadership here at McCombs. As students, you have shaped the MBA experience for the entire McCombs community. During your academic pursuits, you formed strong bonds with your classmates, built trust across different personalities, and extended your network for years to come. You have seen your classmates change companies and industries during a time of economic duress. You've also witnessed the power of an MBA education through the development of new companies established during your academic program. Seated before you are our world's future business leaders, and we couldn't be more proud to award you a Master of Business Administration degree today. Looking out into the crowd today, I'm reminded of the passion you all bring to your education, and a passion I am certain will translate to your careers and to your future. As you make your way, value that passion, and remember to reinvest it through your continued involvement in the McCombs School. Join the Alumni Network, accept a committee placement, serve on one of our boards, give your time and stay involved with the University of Texas. As you may know, the University of Texas is engaged in a campaign to raise $3 billion. The Campaign for Texas kicked off in 2006 with a goal to build stronger resources across campus and further advance our mission of educating leaders that will create value for our society. I am pleased to announce that the McCombs School of Business has raised more than $233 million towards this campaign, surpassing our original goal of $225 million. This could not have been done without the gifts and support, both large and small, from our alumni and friends. Students from the Texas MBA class of 2014 have already pledged over $120,000 to the Leave a Legacy campaign for the future benefit of the McCombs School of Business. Student leaders Jim Ulm from the Executive MBA program and Megan Holzhauer from the full-time program have championed the Leave a Legacy campaign for their class this year. I'd like to thank Jim and Megan for their leadership in this. And I want to invite all of you to continue your involvement, continue to follow your passion, and continue to be an asset to our school as you begin your futures, and make us all at McCombs proud to see you back at our school as an alumni. Members of the audience will notice that some of our students are wearing honor cords with their graduation robes. The white cords identify Sword Scholars. The Sword Scholar Award was named in honor of Dr. Bernard H. Sword, who served 11 years as Associate Dean for Graduate Programs in Business Administration. Sword Scholars earned a grade point average of 3.8 or higher in the full-time MBA core curriculum. The orange and beige cords identify the Dean's Award for Academic Excellence. Recipients of the Dean's Award for Academic Excellence earned an overall grade point average of 3.8 or higher during the entire MBA curriculum. The beige and red cords identify Kosmetsky Scholars. The Kosmetsky Scholar Award honors Dr. George M. Kosmetsky, who served as Dean of the McCombs School of Business for 16 years. Kosmetsky Scholars earned an overall grade point average of 4.0 during their MBA education. Finally, the blue cords identify members of the Beta Gamma Sigma Honor Society. This is the National Scholastic Honor Society for students in business administration. MBA students must rank in the top 20% of their class to be eligible for invitation to Beta Gamma Sigma. I ask all graduates wearing honor cords to stand and be recognized for your accomplishments. Congratulations for your hard work. Now it's my privilege to introduce our commencement speaker and McCombs School of Business alumnus, Robert B. Rolling. Bob Rolling is the owner and chairman of TRT Holdings and Company, a diversified holding company with interest in energy, hotels, financial services, and fitness. Among the subsidiary companies which TRT controls are Tana Exploration Company, Gold's Gym International, and Omni Hotels and Resorts. Tana Exploration is an upstream exploration and production company focused in the Gulf of Mexico and Louisiana state waters. Gold's Gym owns and franchises more than 700 fitness facilities around the world. Omni Hotels and Resorts is a luxury hotel brand comprised of 60 hotels and resorts across North America. Bob attended the U.S. Air Force Academy and graduated with honors from the University of Texas at Austin in 1976 with a Bachelor of Business Administration degree. In 1979, Bob received his Juris Doctorate with honors from the Southern Methodist University School of Law. Bob currently serves on the National Board of Young Life and the Board of Southwestern Medical Foundation, and previously served on the University of Texas System Board of Regents and is chairman of UTIMCO, which manages the $25 billion University of Texas Endowment Funds. In 2003, Bob was the recipient of the SMU Dedman Law School Distinguished Alumni Award and was inducted into the Texas Business Hall of Fame. In 2005, he was inducted into both the University of Texas's McCombs School of Business Hall of Fame and the All-American Wildcatters for his achievements in the oil and gas industry. Bob was inducted as a UT Austin Distinguished Alumni in November of 2013. Last year, Bob and his wife, Terry, another graduate of UT, gave a generous gift to establish a program to build a new graduate education center named Rolling Hall. I'm happy to report that yesterday the UT Board of Regents approved that project and will begin construction on this new building, which will house all of our MBA programs beginning in 2017. Please join me in welcoming Bob Rowling.
Thank you, Tom. I want to thank Dean Gilligan and all the faculty for having me here. You know, almost every day the last couple of weeks I'd get up and I'd read the paper and I would see that some commencement speaker had been disinvited to speak. So I kept checking my mailbox to see if I got a letter. It never came, so here I am. I want to congratulate all of you. UT and McCombs School is just a great place, and I know it's been everything you hoped and expected it to be. You're all full of knowledge and you're ready to take on the world. And if you missed a few classes here and there and you don't quite know everything, don't worry about it. You know, as somebody really smart once told me, he said, Bob, it's not what you know that'll hurt you, or what you don't know that'll hurt you. It's what you know for certain that ain't so that'll really kill you. And I've found that to be true. Okay, well, all of us, and particularly those of us who are in business, I think are really fortunate to be able to work in the free enterprise system. You know, the free enterprise system is unique. It's not, it matches your skills and your passions. It's a system that allows you the freedom to keep what you earn. The free enterprise system in the last 40 years has reduced the number of people in the world making $1 or less by 80%. And for me, the free enterprise system, it's not an economic alternative, it's a moral imperative. And let me say before else I get started, I understand on the rule on commencement speeches. I've shortened this thing about 4 times. So I won't keep you that long. Okay, so the question is, can you find success in this system? I mean, that's what you guys have been doing for the last couple of years, is learning, you know, how am I going to find success in the free enterprise system? Well, I've developed a few things that have, a list of things that kind of have occurred to me over the years that have been really helpful, and they've stood the test of time as I've invested in different businesses. And I know that you all, over what you've learned the last couple of years, you can do the analytical tools in your sleep. And we do it too in our businesses. When we invest in something, you know, we're going to do an IRR analysis, and we're going to do all the analytics, and those things are really important, and I'm not downplaying that in the least. But there's some other things that I think you should focus on as you begin your careers or as you go back into business. Just a couple of bullet points. One thing I always tell people around is hit singles. People that hit singles score lots of runs. I've seen people in business that are always swinging for the fence. They're trying to make the big deal, and sometimes they do. But what I've also seen is that people that are swinging for the fence all the time strike out a lot. If you just hit singles, do the small things right, one at a time, you'll score lots of runs. The second thing I think is really important is to be contrarian. I think the masses are so often wrong, and if you follow that trail, just think outside the box. Be contrarian in your thinking. The third thing is avoid excessive leverage. Now, this is something that I'm sure you talk a lot about. You know, but money right now is cheap. I mean, it's almost free. But you know what? You still have to pay it back. And the tendency today, no matter how low interest rates are, is to lever everything up. But to me, you know, leverage and debt is kind of like a wave in the ocean. Have you ever been out in the, you know, trying to catch a wave in the surf, and the wave comes along, and as long as you're in front of it and it's pushing you, it's great. But if the wave passes you by, you can't swim fast enough to catch it. And that's the way debt and interest are, so avoid excessive leverage. The fourth thing I'd say is embrace change. In my career, I can't tell you how much the world has changed, particularly the businesses that I'm involved in. I started out in the oil and gas, and we still are in the oil and gas exploration business. And you know, my father told me, he said, you know what, Bob, he says, you want to be in the energy business, and I did. And he said, there's room for you to spend a career in the business. He says, but no way your kids can do it because it's going to all be gone. And how wrong that was, because in those days, we drilled conventional formations, sandstone, straight wells, and then along came three-dimensional seismic technology, and it changed the world. And then along came horizontal drilling. And then along came horizontal drilling with multi-stage frac technology. And now these resource places have changed the world, and the United States is going to be self-sufficient in energy in the next 10 or 12 years. It's unbelievable how fast things have changed. It's great. But you need to embrace change, because no matter what your choice is, change is going to come, and you need to embrace it quickly. I had lunch with a guy last week, Barry Andrews. He's I guess the biggest beer distributor, or one of the biggest in Texas. He has the Dallas-Fort Worth market, and he has Corpus Christi, and he has multiple brands. And he was telling me that 20 years ago, he delivered 5 SKUs. He has Coors and Millers. He delivered 5 brands. And what's happened in the last 20 years with all these craft beers, he's now delivering 1,100 SKUs. 1,100, from 5 to 1,100 in 20 years. And I can guarantee you, if he hadn't embraced that change, he wouldn't be nearly as successful as he is today. So embrace change. The fifth thing is surround yourself with people that's smarter than you are. I mean, if you have the chance, and most of you in the MBA program, you're going to be hiring associates and analysts around you. Hire the smartest guys and girls you can. And don't ever be afraid to ask them questions. I still, you know, as I bring people into my company, I mean, I always want to learn from them. I'm still learning. I still have stuff to learn. Surround yourself with really smart people. Okay, one last piece of advice along these lines, and I think this is really important, is develop the character trait of tenacity. I think it's the most important thing you can do in business. You're going to get knocked down, guaranteed. Business is tough. Keep getting up. Keep getting up. Failures, detours, stumbles, they're all part of the process. You know, there was a Harvard study recently that said the average entrepreneur who's successful fails 4 times before he's successful. When you fall, don't wallow in self-pity. Welcome the failures as an opportunity to grow. I have a saying, and I think this is an original actually, but it's an ounce of tenacity is more valuable than a pound of brains. Just stick to it. I mean, the people that stick to it and keep getting up are successful. You're going to get knocked down. You're going to have failures. I promise you, you are. So just when that happens, just get up. Be tenacious. Okay, well, you wouldn't have come to UT, and all of you are going to be successful. I feel like you're going to be successful in business, and that's maybe a secondary question. I mean, the question I have for you tonight is, are you happy? And do you have a plan to be happy? And my experience is that anyone who believes achieving success will ensure happiness will be sorely disappointed. No matter how much success you may experience, it cannot insulate you from the pains of life. It can't keep your marriage vibrant. It can't keep your kids out of trouble. It can't keep your friends from getting sick and dying. Success does not equate with happiness. So you might say, well, what does bring happiness? Well, it's interesting, because a lot of people over the years have studied that question. For example, the University of Chicago has what's called a General Social Survey. They've been doing it for 40 years. And I don't know if you all are familiar with the American Enterprise Institute and a guy named Arthur Brooks. If you're not, you should follow him and listen to what he says about happiness and about the entrepreneurial system. But they've studied this. What makes people happy? Well, fortunately or unfortunately, a big part of it is genetics. So if you're not happy, go blame your mom and dad. A big part of it is one-time events, like you buy a house, you sell a business for $1 quadrillion. But the thing they've found about one-time events is that the happiness wears off really fast. 3 months, 6 months, you're kind of back at the same level of satisfaction you were before the big event took place. So the research says, and this is the key, that the surest path to happiness is in 4 basic values. Their faith, their family, community, and, believe it or not, work. Okay, so the first 3 are pretty obvious, right? But it's amazing how many people who are like you, who are driven to excel, have an unconscious propensity to underinvest in the first 3 things and to overinvest in your careers. Even though intimate and loving relationships are the enduring source for happiness. So the 4th item, which is work, is not as intuitive, is it? You think work is going to make me happy? Well, the secret, and this is, the secret is the work happiness comes from earned success. And it's not about money. You know, my dad was a struggling geologist. When I was a young boy, he lost his job, and we didn't have a penny to his name. He didn't have a penny to his name, and he didn't have a job. And even then, he always stressed to me, he said, Bob, he says, don't ever work for money. Do something you're passionate about, and the money will take care of itself. And you know, I found that to be true. I mean, do something you're passionate about. If you're not passionate about what you're doing, no matter how much you're making or not, find something else to do. You need to be passionate about what you're doing. So you can measure this earned success in dollars or in other kinds of currency as well, like kids taught to read, souls saved, housing provided, various things like that. The currency can be money, but it doesn't have to be. But if all you're looking for from faith, family, community, and work is what happiness will come to you, you will never find it. The key to finding happiness in these areas is charity. It's what you give, not what you get. It comes from serving others. And I know this may sound counterintuitive to you, and it's not. It's a little bit paradoxical, and it is. But I'll tell you, over the years, I've watched my friends and my cohorts, and they set a goal. You know, if I can get $100,000 set aside in savings, I'm going to be happy. And they work their tails off, and they get it, and they're not happy. So then they move the yardstick. Well, if I can get, more money and a house in this certain neighborhood, I'm going to be happy. They work hard, they do it, they achieve the goals, they're still not happy. So they move the yardstick. And they say, if I can get an airplane and whatever, they keep moving the yardstick up, they keep achieving those goals, and they're not happy. And the reason is because they're not serving others. And, in Matthew 20:28, one of my favorite verses, talks about the most influential man to ever walk the face of the earth. And it says about him, it says, even the Son of Man came not to be served, but to serve. Think about that. So you might say, well, I got a lot of debt. I got a lot of student loan debt. And my company, they're not very willing to let me spend much time. I got a boss that's demanding I'll be there at 8 o'clock in the morning, and I don't get home until midnight, 5 nights a week. And, I just don't have time to serve. But that's not true, because there's things you can do. Give somebody a smile. Give them a word of encouragement. Volunteer with Habitat for Humanity and build a house. Just give of yourself. Serve others. I promise you, you will find that that's the source of happiness. So congratulations to all you graduates. Go get them, hook them, and be happy doing it. Thank you.
Well, thanks, Bob, for the inspiring words. We appreciate that. And thanks for everything you do for the school. We appreciate that, too. Now we want to recognize the winners of the Student Leadership and Service Awards. These are peer-recognized awards for students from each of the 6 MBA programs in the class of 2014. The recipients of these awards have made extraordinary contributions to their classmates' experience, the image of the Texas MBA programs, the University of Texas at Austin, and the McCombs School of Business. I'd like to introduce Guinero Gutierrez to recognize the Texas Executive MBA at Mexico City Student Leadership and Service Award recipient.
It is my pleasure to recognize the Student and Leadership and Service Award recipient for the Executive MBA at Mexico City program, to Omar Zavala Moreno. Omar, please come to receive your award. The following is some of the praise Omar received from his classmates. Omar was humble, unassuming, but always insightful and willing to share his thoughts with everyone. He's an outstanding person, great sense of humor. He always had us in good spirits, and he was incessantly pushing us to think off the box and added to the learning environment. Congratulations, Omar.
Many Texas eMBA students serve in leadership roles in their organizations and communities, a fact that makes this award even more meaningful. It's my pleasure to recognize the recipient of the Texas Executive MBA Leadership and Service Award as chosen by her classmates, Martha Aviles. While Martha approaches the stage, I'll read what her classmates had to say about her. Martha has been the one to organize fun and social activities, and the one to step up and fill in when the rest of us were swamped with work, kids, and school. If anyone deserves this award, it's Martha Aviles. From the beginning, she volunteered for anything and everything. She is as selfless as anyone I've ever encountered and is an absolute asset to the Executive MBA program. From schlepping cookies to planning parties, there's nothing Martha wouldn't do for her classmates. She is amazing. She has a tireless commitment to the class and our well-being. I think the award should be named after Martha, as I cannot imagine a person ever exhibiting more leadership or service to the program. And now I'd like to introduce Trent Thurman, who will present the Student Leadership Awards for our Dallas, Fort Worth, Houston, and Evening MBA programs.
Thank you, John. I'm here to present the Student Leadership Awards for our Dallas, Fort Worth, Houston, and Evening MBA programs. These awards are particularly significant in that they recognize the students who have made the strongest contributions to their respective programs as judged by their fellow classmates. First, it is my pleasure to recognize the Student Leadership and Service Award recipient for the Texas MBA at Dallas-Fort Worth program, Eric Camacho. As Eric comes forward, here's what classmates said in nominating him. Eric was always the first person to step up and take charge. He organized all of our student events. He was willing to help out any other fellow student in need. He is a truly caring individual who takes great pride in being part of the university. As both an undergraduate and graduate student at UT, Eric has exhibited enormous Longhorn pride and extraordinary leadership to the MBA students in Dallas. As GBC president, he always put students first and truly made the time in the program a more memorable experience. Eric has always been the one to step up and take a leadership role for our class. His influence and efforts will outlive his enrollment in the program more than any other student in our class. He was very active, providing valuable inputs to the class discussions, often kicking off those discussions. Outside of class, his contributions were noteworthy, from organizing events and information sessions to mentoring students in the next class. He truly was a leader. Well said. Congratulations, Eric. For the Texas MBA at Houston program, it is my pleasure to announce that Aaron Robinson has been chosen for this prestigious recognition. Here's what classmates said about Aaron's leadership and contributions. Aaron always went the extra mile to ensure that all students were included and that the class was aware of important events and requirements. Aaron did an outstanding job of representing the class. He made huge improvements to the investment club, was active in classroom discussion, and greatly enhanced the learning experience. I can't think of anyone more deserving than Aaron. Throughout the program, he brought classmates together, be it for social events, community service, or important initiatives. His efforts for the Houston Food Bank and other good causes are commendable. Aaron is humble, intelligent, and likable, a perfect candidate for this award. I couldn't agree more. Congratulations, Aaron. Last but certainly not least is the Leadership and Service recipient for the Texas Evening MBA, and that honor goes to Siavash Faramandi. What can I say? Sia is very deserving of this top honor. Here are just a few of the comments from the nominations. Sia has been excellent in organizing our class to participate in various events, both for fun and school. His desire to bring us all together to help others and our community is unmatched. From the beginning, Sia has been the leader of our class. He has organized activities, been our spokesperson, and strived to ensure our time here is the best it can possibly be. He not only focused his efforts on our class, but the entire program in contributing his name and efforts to make TIMBA an integral part of the overall experience at McCombs. And my favorite, and by the way, I had to edit this one a bit, Sia is more than our class president. He is El Prez. He is our biggest hero, cheerleader, and champion. From his larger-than-life black glasses and his ever-ready smile, Sia represents everything you would want in a class president. We are especially grateful for his frequent Facebook posts, his generous distribution of drink tickets, and his frequent photo bombs. Thanks for everything you do, Sia. You're the best. It is now my pleasure to introduce Tina Mabley, who will recognize the recipients for the full-time program.
Good evening. For the full-time program, our students nominate and select 4 student leaders for their class, 1 for each cohort. Our first award goes to your class president and fearless leader, Curtis Calloway. Curtis did a great job as GBC president and embodied McCombs' values of professionalism and collaboration while doing it. Curtis's leadership abilities in guiding the GBC have been impressive. He handles conflict with ease, pushes forward events and projects and has made a fantastic experience for everyone that has been in contact with the GBC. Under his direction, the GBC overhauled its image and created a strong base for future classes to come. For leading a pack of leaders, which we all know is not easy, we've gotten some good direction here tonight. Thank you, Curtis. Our next award goes to someone who has gone out of his way to improve the experience of his classmates. Wes Little. Wes has made a tremendous difference in the McCombs community and is a true example of generosity and community spirit. Wes is consistently volunteering his deep network in Austin and proactively setting up events for McCombs MBAs to meet local executives in small and intimate settings. As VP of Curriculum of Venture Fellows, Wes put together the most amazing group of speakers for Venture Fellows and for a speaker series he organized in spring of 2014. I am confident Wes will continue to strengthen the Texas MBA brand even more as he goes on to do great things. Our next award goes to Raymond Kirk Pilner. As president of the GFA, VP of Finance for BGBA, and VP of Sigma Fellows, Kirk has shown his commitment to making a difference in the McCombs community. He exemplifies servant leadership in many situations. He has been witnessed doing the heavy lifting for organizations he has involved to make sure that the task is done correctly. Kirk manages to juggle these leadership positions while at the same time managing a family with 2 sons under the age of 5. I will say that requires a whole different level of servant leadership. As part of this award, I would like to thank Kirk's family for sharing him with us for the last 2 years. Our final Student Leadership Award, selected by the class, goes to Lisa Simon. In the words of her classmate, Lisa is arguably the most involved person in our class. She's made countless contributions from MAC co-chair to Preview Weekend co-chair to helping organize great sports, entertainment, and music association events. These events received considerable praise and couldn't imagine them being successful without Lisa's help. Lisa has made a profound mark on the McCombs community, and it's quite clear she has a passion for improving the program. She also does it all while looking fabulous, with a smile on her face. Thank you, Lisa, for being such a great Texas MBA example. Lisa received the superlative, dubious honor of being the next Tina Mabley, which I consider a great compliment. Now I would like to introduce Associate Dean Eric Hurst, Associate Dean of the Graduate Programs, to recognize the Dean's Leadership Award and Service Award recipients. Thank you. Hook 'em horns.
It's my honor and it's my pleasure to announce the Class of 2014 Dean's Service and Leadership Awards. These awards recognize the significant contribution made by exceptional Texas MBA graduates to the McCombs community. These students work tirelessly outside the classroom to better the community for their classmates and for future Texas MBAs. As I read each name, I would like the recipient to rise and approach the stage to receive the award. First, it is my pleasure to present the Dean's Leadership and Service Award for the Executive MBA at Mexico City to Kathleen Ann Lockwood. Here are a few words that Kathleen's classmates shared about her. Kathleen had values that one should expect from an excellent student and executive. She had a positive attitude, a friendly demeanor, and was always willing to help. Her energy and hard work were omnipresent in the classroom and her work throughout the entire program. Congratulations, Kathleen. It will come as no surprise to the members of the EMBA class of 2014 that the recipient of the Dean's Leadership and Service Award is Cynthia Hudgington. While Cynthia approaches the stage, I'll read a few of her classmates' comments about the important role she's played in their lives over the last 2 years. Cynthia spent hundreds of hours recording all the readings and cases in character, and for the international students, in accent. Driven, intelligent, and focused, Cynthia was always willing to help her classmates succeed. She provided us all a shining example of leadership as selfless service. It is now my pleasure to announce Sandhya Iyer as the Dean's Award for the Texas MBA at Dallas-Fort Worth. Sandhya demonstrated the rare combination of being committed to academic excellence, promoting the Texas MBA program externally, and reaching across social groups within the Dallas program. In the classroom, her contributions challenged her classmates to think about concepts in new ways. As co-chair of the Women's Forum, Sandhya served as an advocate for growing the Texas MBA among professional women in the DFW area. She made friends with everyone and was always inclusive and ensured everyone in the conversation felt welcome. In class, she led discussions with knowledge, insight, and active participation. Sandhya is the perfect example of a successful McCombs student who can balance work, family, and school, all the while keeping a smile on her face and displaying a friendly attitude to all. Her enthusiasm and cheer for the university is contagious. It's a pleasure to present the Dean's Award to Sandhya. Congratulations. The Dean's Award recipient for the Texas MBA at Houston program is presented to Jennifer Bissey. Jennifer fully embraced the leadership role of GBC president. She was proactive and committed to communication and involvement within the class. She set up the class Facebook page before the first Austin Intensive was over and even helped create maps of where students lived and worked to help facilitate study group formation. Jennifer welcomed and acted upon feedback throughout our time in the program, sharing thoughts from the class with program administration and others when necessary. She strove to know all her classmates personally and went out of her way to create opportunities for others to establish connections. She is highly organized, level-headed, and fair-minded. Jennifer was heavily involved in nearly every aspect of the student experience, from the GBC to the investment club to the Women's Forum. Her leadership was evident and will have a long and lasting impact on the Texas MBA at Houston program. I'm happy to be present to award the Dean's Award to Jennifer. Congratulations. The Dean's Recipient Award for the Texas MBA Evening Program is Kevin Terwilger. Kevin was a model student. In fact, he earned a perfect 4.0 in the program. He pushed his classmates to think. Smart, humble, and respectful, Kevin was always willing to contribute and to help fellow classmates. Kevin's peers note that his entrepreneurial spirit is contagious. He won multiple pitch competitions during the program and fully embraces the spirit of what starts here changes the world. I am proud to present the Dean's Award to Kevin. Congratulations. The Dean's Award for the full-time Texas MBA program is awarded to 3 graduates tonight. The first full-time award goes to a student who helped recruit top talent to the Texas MBA program Clinton Dungan. As co-chair of the McCombs Admissions Committee, CJ has been a dedicated member of the Texas MBA recruiting team, working to make sure that each interaction with the program is top-notch. During the crunch of admission season, CJ took extra steps to ensure operational excellence, scheduling interviews, and even coming in during holidays to help attract the very best talent. He did all of this with poise and a terrific attitude that is difficult to match. In the words of a fellow classmate, CJ is a caring leader and an enjoyable classmate. He is a model student and dedicated to excelling in all of his classes. CJ's contribution to our class will continue to be seen throughout the years to come. In collaboration with his fellow MAC co-chairs Lisa Simon and Vic Pedregon, CJ played an instrumental role in shaping the class of 2016. Thank you, CJ, for helping ensure our continued success. The next award goes to two students who helped enhance and develop our Board Fellows program at McCombs, Kyle Schumacher and Anthony Newman. The Board Fellows program places select MBA students on the boards of local nonprofit organizations as non-voting board members for 1 year. The program gives talented and committed business students the opportunity to work with and learn from nonprofit leaders while contributing their time and business skills to benefit the local community. The great accomplishments this year include doubling the number of partner organizations, including the Livestrong Foundation and the Environmental Defense Fund, and increasing the interest from students to over 70 applications, almost tripling last year's applications, and resulting in 48 placements, a 150% increase over last year. As president of Board Fellows, Kyle took a young organization and put a structure in place for McCombs students of the future. I wish I could watch this happening. This looks great. Through his charisma, character, and passion, he set out to make it the premier Fellows program. Anthony served as VP of Student Recruitment for Board Fellows and increased the applications by almost 3 times. He worked directly with administration and faculty to lay the groundwork for future changes to the Board Fellows program that are going to lend institutional resources to the program's administration. Through the efforts of these 2 student leaders and their fellow classmates, Carolyn Kenny, Brandon Newbury, Aaron Lomers, and Emery Chapman, there will be an improved experience for future fellows and even greater contributions to the local community. Congratulations. Ladies and gentlemen, damas y caballeros, hijos, hijas, hermanos, hermanas, abuelos, abuelas, faculty, and distinguished guests, it is my pleasure to share a few thoughts with you and the Texas MBA class of 2014. Thank you for joining us from all over Texas, from all over the United States, from Abu Dhabi, Australia, Brazil, Canada, China, Colombia, England, France, the French Southern and Antarctic Islands, Germany, the Gilbert Islands, Hong Kong, India, Indonesia, Israel, Italy, Jamaica, Japan, Jordan, Macau, Mexico, Nigeria, Panama, Peru, Saudi Arabia, South Korea, Sri Lanka, Taiwan, Thailand, and beyond. I hope that you are all as proud of this group of professionals as I am. Graduates, I'm going to keep this short. Many of you have heard plenty from me already over the past couple of years. Some of you traveled with me to Ghana, where we met with business and civic leaders. We saw how Ghanaian repats are coming home to found new companies and bring their leadership skills to bear on efforts that are changing the world in West Africa. The Texas MBA cycling team, with representatives from across our programs, rode with me in the Livestrong Austin Challenge, where we raised over the years over $25,000 for the fight against cancer. We did our small part to change the world and make it cancer-free. Others rode with me on a journey to the wonderful world of financial accounting. Surely that was just an amazing ride. We've worked together on committees both formal and informal, and I'm proud and I'm delighted to welcome you as the newest alumni in the Texas MBA Alumni Network. You've heard me say that my job is to work for the alumni, that my job is to enhance and protect the Texas MBA brand, the brand that 19,000 plus alumni have worked so hard to earn. Well, now I work for you. Change. Some people embrace it, others less so, but change is all around us. As you reflect on the past few years you spent in graduate school, I'm sure you sense how much you've changed. You've harnessed your inner love of accounting and statistics. You've expanded your opportunity set. You've changed your careers. You've broadened your networks. You've certainly enhanced your ability to engage in jargon-laden dialogue on leveraging core competencies, incentivizing strategic imperatives, transformative initiatives, and driving innovative and creative solutions to ensure value creation for all of your stakeholders. Change. So long as you go easy on that jargon thing, you'll be able to change the world. You're already on your way. I know firsthand how you've positively impacted the lives of your peers and our lives at McCombs. As members of the McCombs admissions committees, you've worked to attract the brightest and best candidates to Texas MBA classes of the future. Their lives will be changed as a result. As mentors and peer advisors, you've shared your wisdom, experience, and insights with the Texas MBA class that followed you, changing their lives in the process. As team members, you got to know each other through some of the most challenging periods in your lives as you supported each other through a blizzard of projects, exams, presentations, reports, and social events. Our national case competition winners brought smiles to our faces each time the tower was lit burnt orange in their honor. As international students, you shared your cultures, experiences, values, and brought the world to Austin, Dallas, Houston, and Mexico City. I know how your experience in the United States has changed you, but make no mistake, you played an enormous role in positively changing the experience of your American classmates. As student organization leaders, you've brought in speakers, run major events, and changed the way we think about the role of women in business, sustainability, energy, healthcare, and much, much more. Through MBA Plus consulting projects and hands-on learning in the fellows programs, internships, and the knowledge that you brought back to your companies after each weekend and evening class, you changed lives and had an impact on society. And you've only just begun. Which is a good thing because much work remains. The World Business Council for Sustainable Development argues that if the 9 billion people predicted to be sharing our planet in 2050 behave even remotely as we do today, we'll consume 2.3 planets per year. So change is clearly needed. But as we say here at the University of Texas at Austin, what starts here changes the world. Individually and collectively, you've got the knowledge and understanding, the ability to communicate and collaborate, and the global perspective to lead. I challenge you to take on the responsibility to find and develop innovative and creative solutions to our energy, healthcare, food, water, education, mobility, infrastructure, and human development needs. The influence you'll have as Texas MBAs and as trusted business professionals positions you to lead that change. Now, one of the changes that you're going to see on campus in the coming years is going to be at the corner of MLK and Guadalupe, Robert B. Rolling Hall. And I think this is a perfect time for all of us to thank Mr. Rolling and his family for the great generosity he has provided and understanding of how that new facility is going to change the Texas MBA program. But when Rolling Hall comes online, some things won't change. We'll continue to focus on bringing together the most diverse groups of talented students you'll ever meet. We'll help them overlap with their fellow MBAs, faculty, alums, that's you, business and thought leaders throughout the community. We'll continue to showcase what happens at McCombs and the success of our alums, that's you. We'll continue to ensure that your tinkering leads to big ideas that change the world. And we'll continue to innovate in business education and attract the brightest and the best to McCombs. We'll do all that and more, and we'll do it even better when we're in Rolling Hall. That means that the value of the Texas MBA you've just earned will change. And I'm predicting some very, very positive returns. Now, I began by saying that I continue to work for you. That I won't change. My pledge to you is that together with the faculty and the entire Texas MBA program staff, I will work hard to ensure that the value of your degree increases as we strive to enhance an already world-class Texas MBA program in the years to come. You can count on us. And based on your demonstrated leadership to date, I know I can count on you for help. And so now the time comes to individually recognize the members of the McCombs School of Business MBA graduating class of 2014. Our degree candidates will be recognized within their individual MBA programs. Please note that the students are not seated in alphabetical order so that they can enjoy this celebration with their friends. No, you can't change the order now. We'll applaud each graduating class after all the names are read. And now we will recognize the degree candidates from the Texas MBA at Mexico City. Would they please rise and come to the stage? Sonia Jone Gonzalez, Senior Program Coordinator for the MBA Plus Leadership Program, and Joshua Gilliland will be announcing the names of all degree candidates from the respective programs. It's an Olympic year, so let the games begin.
Jaime Cantú Luengas. José Manuel Díez García Lozano. Luis Jorge Alcocer Patrón. César Rodrigo Méndez Guerrero. Fabián Arturo Galindo Osuna. Sergio Arturo Ramírez Moreno. Juan Pablo García Muñoz. Mauricio Javier Borboya Ganem. Viridiana Denise González Hernández. Rolando Jo Magui Sáez. Rafael de Jesús Guerrero Musquiz Navarro. César Antonio Peralta Calvo. Gilberto Adolfo Calderón Montiel. Diego Luna y Parra Díaz. Roberto González Ramírez. Héctor Javier Cobo Hernández. Jorge Ramón Calleja Pérez. Javier Gómez Castillo. Eric Daniel Moreno Narváez. Fernando Campos Gómez. Haig Janician Morales. Luis Armando Gómez Garzón. Daniel Arturo Dávila. Fabián Ibarra Muñoz. Pedro Javier Terrazas Briones. Vicente David Sierra Izquierdo. Francisco Javier Haus Fernández. Kathleen Ann Lockwood. Berenice Muñoz Jalpa. Luis Salvador Alcala Durán. Aldo Raúl Medina Celi. Francisco Javier Álvarez Mireles. Israel Abraham Novelo. Ernesto Tosca Rosas. David Arturo Cruz Sánchez. Alejandra Prado Hernández. Noemí Adriana Tapia Rodríguez. Alberto Ponce Tejada. Giovanni Sili Hernández. Paolo Patrone. Mónica Romero y García. Francisco Ricardo Ramos Espinosa. Andrés Felipe Gil León. César Elías Sosa Olmeda. Omar Zavala Moreno. We will now announce the candidates for the Executive MBA program. Umad Yemad. Brent Lunsford. Juan José Zavala Jr. Gerald Wilming. Lisa Marie Corliss. Charles Waco Bankston. Ramon Felipe Mary. Madhu Keshava Murthy. Ramiro Rene Mascaro. Cynthia Marie Hutchinson. Murali Andy. Ashwan Shudari. Shane E. Shepard. Joel Neeb. Ryan Larson. Benjamin John Jackman. Jim Ohm. Alejandra Osuna. Donald Everett Wesson, MD. Scotland Allen. Kashu Dubai. R. Andrew Sapo. Sumit Kona. Tarun Singhal. Harish Raghavan. J. Allen Marshall. Shebnem Koldemir. Jared Barney Thane. Joycelyn K. Sexton. William David Blackstone. Paige Paulson Erickson. Susan Mary Shaw. Rajiv Shah. Dave Randall. Christopher J. Gomez. Rakan Smadi. We will now announce the candidates from the DFW MBA program. Robbie Colasino. Mark Kobusin. Ksenia Daywood. Margaret Hauer. Michael Fiedler. Stephen Fowler. Nathan Linehan. Doug McCain. Todd James Hamilton. Bradley Bennett Elmer. Yingling Yang. Nicholas English. Alan Emberman. Rina Farah. Sandhya Iyer. Shandeep Chakravarti. Kwa Duong. Tyler Michael Bender. Okay. Eric Camacho. Sunil Mantradi. Scott Bernstein. Jeffrey Mark Bergman. Ryan Montero. Karen Estrada Sheffield. Darren Michael Cook. Christian Jones. Curtis Charles Hamlin. Wenjia Liu. Shipra Gupta. Bill Wu. Jared Robinson. Dahananjay Kulkarni. Jay Katari. Robert B. Heppenstall IV. Ade Kushimo. Mitrankur Majumdar. Ashutosh Kumar. Mariano Aguirre. Ved Ramakrishnan. Ravi Kant. Kunal Varia. Kupil Herum Sahasrabuddhe. Anand Soundarajan. Stephen Christopher Watson. Krishna Karna. Gotham Vemulapalli. Mahmood Siddiqui. Ashish Datoe. Nuwan Rodrigo. Lisa Anna Mabley. Deanna Marie Combs. Debanji Panda. Sapna Aligeti. Sveta Sidavatam. Nitin Jaiswal. Dahiraj Sabra. Anuj Kumar Ratra. Charles Nathan Buran. Joshua Davis. L.K. Gorapati. Sandeep Nara. Sriram Puskar. Sernivas Totapalli. Shatrapate Velagundala. Gayatri Taikendil. Min Son. Tanner Mark Vertel. We will now announce the Houston MBA program.
Courtney Kane Costello. Cindy Lee Liu. Jesse Robinson. Casey Jerome Hinson. Charles Wolfsandel. Michael Price. Matt Walkenberg. Blake David Bennett. Brian Sandberg. Alan Matuzik. Jeffrey Russell. Jazz Gill. Natalie DeVos Burchart. Seth Edward Herbick. Emily Huang. Saif Ali. Sarab Kajaria. Lisa Marie Richardson. Cheryl Bird. Haley Olton Blum. Marty Estelle Thompson. Lynette Miller. William Corey Bryan. David Allen Martinkus. Andrew Kiefer McConomy. James Neblett. Peter John Fay. Aditya Damera. Jamalia Deb. Yonghui Zhen. John Ford Rogers. Mauricio Gonzalez. Lee Ferguson. Trey Watkins. Muyiwa Olaoshun. Grant Lee. David Chuduan. Zhang Yan. Yuan Hongguo. Suranjana Rata. Ayako Ono. Ashwini Somashekar. Sohini Chaudhary. Mehu Patel. Lisa Rose Bendeley. Jennifer Lynn Bissey. Christina Model. Brian Lewis Goldstein. Austin David Peterson. Courtney Peters Hartman. Gaurav Kudse. Saad Shamsi. Tariq Ahmed Abdel Fattah. Samuel Liao Fletcher. Mickey Bernard. Aaron Robinson. Glenda Elaine McNair. Jenny Chow. Tony Wynn. Miguel Jackson. Brian C. McAllister. King Tong. Nathan Daniels. Timothy H. Carmack. Alexander Sasha Petrovich. Blake Manuel. Gregory Zenner. Austin Lee Hill. Andrew DeLuna. Michael Alexander Margle. Andrew Walter Limmer. Evan Michael Smith. Justin Clark. Adam Jacobs. Adam Jeffrey Helms. Daniel Hayden Sheehan. Ryan Lisowski. Derek Worth Rothar. We will now announce the candidates of the Houston MBA program.
I will be announcing the candidates for the evening MBA program. Michael Graziano. Craig Harper. John Cleveland. Skylar Williamson. Jason Farrow. Michael Ahern. Ashley Leanne Harmon. Josh Kenny. Craig David Agolnik. Tyler Kincaid Grody. Jameson Bretto. Anthony Paul Vigilante. Leping Marlowe. Greg Lozo. Matthew Mark Taylor. Jaron Winderline Sternberg. Diana Margaret Parker. Milan Prakesh Patel. Sean Singh. Christopher Hermanus. Stephen Jones. Dave Lau. Brian Yum. Amaresh Patnaik. Becky Mueller. Laura Kathleen Welch. Vijay Balakumar. Nathan Michael Bro. Marissa Ann Suyin Lau. Adrian Lee Carlton. Matthew Charles Tierney. Abraham Sojito. Andy Newin. Dallas Curry Little. Evan Carroll Schultz. Gregory Matthew Hanley. Grant Reagan Gerthofer. Ali Mirajan.
Ali Mir Jahangiri.
Carrie Ray Stalin. Philip Ryan Lear. Travis Robinson. Jonathan Michael Bell. Aaron John Pisk. John Treadway Kerrigan III. Russell Kevin Wilkins. Yogesh Baskarwa. Muffadal Katwala. Andre Louis Leroux. Quincy Hopkins. Benjamin McKenzie. John Schwab. Christopher Benitez Hipólito. Jenna Marie Gelgand. Danny Tijerina. Christina Witt. Erhan Bernard Oktay. Nigel Lawrence Eason. Nathan Cliver. Kevin Daniel Terwilliger. Peter Michael Shanowski. Pritam Kokate. Cindy Patricia Valdez. Siavash Dariush Faramindi Rojas. We will now announce the full-time MBA graduates.
Chase M. Basta. Lewis Wesley Little. John Doherty. Daniel Robin Bray. Anthony M. Newman. Jonathan David Hanks. Arindam Bose. Jaime Pro. Armando Moreno. Margarita Rojas Caseda. James Todd Ingeman. Daniel Fitzpatrick Little. Aaron Pearson. Grant Garlinghouse. Michael Andrew Rubino. Reed Renfro. Hanson Douglas Street. Raymond Shee. Lindsay Elizabeth Narta. Kent Kirkwood. Matthew Kraxberger. Benjamin Kravitz. Matthew Heiser. Benjamin Ock. Jordan Christopher Jones. Kan Lee. Ryan Gu. Michael Shortino. Kyle Schumacher. David Macias. Kate Bassange. Ariel Samantha Shalin. Joshua Frank. Lauren Martin. Angela Vicinanza. Michelle Benaim Steiner. Daniel Driscoll. Thomas Coffey. Clinton James Dungan. Will Guthrie. Andrew Scott Dickerman. Stephen Henry Rivoire. Brian E. Hyder. William Joseph Contreras. Arturo Ortega. Paulo Cesar Venturini Barros. Anthony Pavich. Umar Suhail. Rodrigo Manzanilla. Eric Smith. Ryan Stephen Talbot. Whit Perkins. Amanda Jones. Claire Carlton Reed. Megan Claire Holtzauer. Andy Yen. Andrew Gordon Williams. Jake Heffelfinger. Jacqueline Leslie Davis. James Randall McCoy. Patrick Brian Moore. Daniel Matthew Rawls. Olivia Lyland. Brian Patrick McDermott. Kevin Douglas Wilson. Pisit Chayaporn. Erin Christina Johnson Norton. Whitney Pipkin Jones. Molly Lauren Simpson. Kristen Wilcox. Hannah Marie Murphy Pack. Nicole Elizabeth Hughes. Lily Ye. Krupa Vijay Patel. Alejandra Rodriguez. Srisha V. Tangirala. Jeff Dawson. Stephen Shichang Chin. F. Brandon Newbury. Rodrigo de la Garza. Kevin Robert Johnson. Michael Allen Yachman. Joshua Allen Beats. Edward Pochin Chang. Bradley Parker Scherer. Elizabeth T. Tiger. Vladimir Leva Franco. Mark Andrew Marmolejo. Junaid Asa. Jin Xu. Xie Lu. Wang Chen. Song Yuanyuan. Flora Yao. Kyle T. Gemmel. Brian Pedersen. William Lindley Beckworth. Viterbo Pedregon. Mario Barrett. Aaron Birch. Sam Khatib. Maha Al-Sabah. Carolyn Kenny. Elena Brooke Markham. Georgie May. Shannon Ashley Parks. Mary Elizabeth Guidry. Claudia Elisa Andrade. Megan Worley. Sally Stone. Alexander Pollard. Matthew Ryan Courtney. Joey Franzak. Kevin Anton Scott. Kyle Reesing. David Peters Atlas. Ziad Haddad. Frederick Heidemann. Dmitry Novikov. Francis Stephen Arvelo. Kirk Pilliner. Delvin Kelly. Sandy Witianon. Chirali Bandari. Kasi Alagapan. Neha Cha. Utkarsh Apurva. Pranay Kamat. Praveen Kishore Pandey. Yoichi Harumoto. Kyle Patrick Hines. Jacob Robert Lohman. Vinay Pandey. Ramya Sundaralingam. Shivi Tanapal. Brandon Mark Vogel. Brian Vogel. Nora Villarreal. Jasmine Acuna. Joel T. Mallory. Shelby Chin. Richard Samuel Long. Samuel Maslin. Milton Henry Freed III. Peter Shaw Whitcomb. Scott Rochelle. Patrick Mead. Nick Digani. Ram Srinivasan. Philip Kerr. Mason Gilmore. Ryan Davis Webb. Kyle Price Livingston. Curtis Calloway. Erin Nicole Lomers. Elsa Monhe de Groot. Whitney Horton. Jenny Larson. Shauna Marr. Emery Chapman. Derek Ross Garson. John Bruce Palmer. Pablo Harsh Amirena. Sushil Vundavali. Sumitra Chatterjee. Shelley Tom. Karika Purohit. Sonia Lewis. 翟宇佳、Mathilde Bussière, Vanessa Victoria Gonzalez, Lisa Kimberly Simon, Melissa Ann Hansel, Jeffia Pan, Hosuk Kim, Keisuke Yamaguchi, Yongkyu Gam, Beta Yoga Kinupanji, Will Ying, Adeola Oyinkonsala Taiwo, Samuel R. Weathers, Jacob Gerald Migliazzo, John Townsend Burgess III, George McGurk, Bradley William Calkins, William Edward Weathersby Rakowski, Michael Harrison, Mitchell Wiley, Scott Shaw Montgomery, Robert Reed, Jordan Friesen, Andrew Kirk Gertis, Ricardo Ibarra Bessonart, Lindsay Sanford Bigelow, Jennifer Winyan Shi, Sun Hee Hong, Sabrina Chow, Daniel Yehevich, Diego Gonzalez, Gloy Sinuntapon, Nisha Patton, Tone Zhang, Shayasho Siwu Sutangun, Hailin Laitirapong, Duanmu Longqing, Zhen Menjun, Ming Zhu,
Please continue cheering while I find my place in the program. Thank you. Thanks very much. Well, congratulations, graduates. You are now part of one of the largest and most powerful alumni networks in the world. I want to keep you connected to your alma mater. And as a gift for your graduation, I'm giving each of you a one-year membership to the UT Alumni Association, the Texas X's. Leaving the 40 acres does not mean you have to leave UT behind. I hope you will enjoy your membership over the next year and get involved with one of the over 100 Texas X's chapters throughout the world. I think it's time now for all of us to recognize the group that have supported our students while they've gone through school. Will you, graduates, will you please rise and give a round of applause to your family and friends? So it is now time to conclude the program, and here's some instructions for doing so. We're going to conclude by singing The Eyes of Texas, and then after we sing The Eyes of Texas, we will proceed out of the auditorium in the following fashion. If the audience can wait and let the faculty on stage proceed out down the aisle, followed by the graduates, and then the families proceed out. If the families could proceed out through the west doors over here, that'd be great. There are some elevators that are available to people who need elevators getting out. There's a passenger elevator on the outside of that door for anybody who has mobility issues. So please join me now by rising and singing The Eyes of Texas.